Hello everyone, welcome on in. Happy Monday. Sorry we got a little bit sidetracked. But we're here now again and we're back with some more Rails of Mourning. When, look, we have a Lillith again. Woo! And... damn you, Psycole!
What? Oh.
The door slam you got earlier made me jump high enough to nearly hit the top of my door frame. And now... I don't know why I'd never expected, but I don't, and it's quite funny.
No, you have to remember. No. Let's move up a bit. Bastard.
Yes, bastard. And yeah, we are back here again with some more Rails of Mourning, our Pulp Noir Eberron campaign. First of all, a little bit of housekeeping though. The music you're listening to right now is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat and you can find it in YouTube's library of royalty-free music. Sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape. The map starting soon screen. I saw that one happening and it still sent a tingle down my spine. Overlay, map, start to screen, character info stuff made by me in Incarnate. Beautiful character art was made by Nathan. You can find him over on YouTube. You can also find our VOD archive over on YouTube, along with the published video on how to play an evil character in TTRPGs. Next up is Dungeon Mastering or Game Mastering done easy, so stay tuned for that one. We also have a Discord channel where you can find some cool people to hang out with, some very interesting memes. Quite recently posted one about leaping wombats. No, not a euphemism. I need to make that a command. I don't have that as a command yet. Last but not, I think I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it is. So last but not least, if you type in !perks in the chat, you can see what you can do to help or hinder the party. Let's go around. Doom. Yes.
Doom. Oh, right. No, I can just do this.
That is from a very short-lived campaign that Andy and Terris played in. Terris played a Kenku. Terris played a Kenku Warlock. Andy played a half drow, half high elf cleric.
Why didn't I think of it before? He was a Corlock.
Yes.
I mean...
And I found it very funny that the only one who had the charisma score to actually talk to people was the Kenku.
Couldn't speak.
Because, you know, the one that doesn't have their own language. Yes, that one.
Feathered rat. Feathered rat.
Yes. Calling harpies fly. Anyway, introductions for this campaign. Andy, who are you and who are you playing?
I'm confused, and so is Craren, the illusionist wizard. And yes, today is a day of Mondays, or so people keep telling me, and that comes with its own drawbacks. So yes, there is a genetic disease called FOP, where your muscles and tissue turn to bone, often called human statue disease. Eventually, people will have to decide whether they want to become frozen sitting or sitting or laying down flat.
Because does that mean they do the plank?
Terrifying, that is terrifying in and of itself, and so
Yes.
is rabies. You can get it from bats and a number of other things living across the globe, and it might hit you right away, and it might take years. And it doesn't matter, because once the symptoms set in, you're essentially already dead, because there's no cure for it.
Get your vaccines. There is a very, very good vaccine for rabies. Get it. Luckily, rabies is basically extinct in Sweden.
I like that she's telling us this now that we're dogs in this campaign.
Oh no, okay. Rabies does not exist in Eberron.
How about this
then? The reason dogs I am not getting vaccinated.
So here you go. While we're on dogs then, the reason why dogs love squeaky toys is because they sound like small animals dying.
That I did know. And it still terrifies me.
But dogs are cute, right, Terris? And Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith, and I'm gonna just say I have many names at this point. I don't care to blabber them all out. I'm Lillith with many names.
Yes.
I'm playing Flo Bleak with the first Bork of this party, and as Andy so cleverly told everyone about the bats, I started remembering something horrifying I saw at YouTube, that there are so many caves in God knows where, everywhere, in every country, where bats have different kinds of Ebola and stuff. And if you walk into those kind of caves and you get it, you're mostly just gonna die because it's a new virus. Yay. That's why I never go adventuring.
Be careful when you walk into caves. Not only can you fall, not only into the dark, not only can you actually drown, but bats.
Yes, bats. And that's the scary thing, like, the people that basically, like, found these people being like, oh, they got sick after a vacation, like, yeah. And then it's like, yeah, their whole, like, intestine turned into liquid, and I'm like, yeah, nope.
Yay.
No adventuring into caves.
Hold on. Someone's in a phone call. I was like, who is he talking to, and why is it not? Terris.
Oh, hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am playing Eberron Weaver, the albino drow bard. And did you know diseases that can pass between animals and humans are called zoonotic infections? Some of which are the aforementioned rabies, COVID, which ferrets can get from humans and humans can get from ferrets, and several kinds of flus as well. I, for one, am immune to several kinds of flus that most humans do not get because I own livestock like sheep and pigs.
Psycole.
Hi, I am Psycole. I am playing Remus Dodon, the Colour Star Barbarian fighter. I almost said Colour Star Barbarian Warlock, and that's not correct. And I have no facts or figures or anything like that to share.
That's fair.
Oh, you clearly have a figure.
Yes, of Buddha, nice, round, and flat.
Robust.
Are you
expecting that?
I used to have a t-shirt. I used to have a t-shirt that literally said "Body of a God" and then in brackets in small print said "of Buddha." I don't have that t-shirt anymore. I got too fat for it.
Love that.
Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan. I play Romulus Doldor, the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock and second book of the party. Fact, yes. I sensed it was very much like health and disease related. Did you know it was a woman in America who came in to an ER due to some sort of like sickness, like I think it was a type of leukemia, and she had like some sort of like greasy, like kind of pigmenty, kind of garlicky odored thing on stuff on her skin, which when the nurses and doctors were exposed to, would pass out and have cause health problems. She ended up passing away because of, no one could actually get close to her because of this, and no one knows what the cause was.
I think I heard about that. I saw a
He
video.
most likely been in a cave.
Maybe I can't remember the video I watched it from.
And hi, I'm Ardana or Joe or you there, since Lillith is here. And I'm the GM and channel runner around these parts. And did you know that the main thing dividing... no, wait. That's how I'm gonna phrase it. Did you know that there is human DNA that we still don't have found an ancestor for yet? It only exists in people whose ancestry have not left Africa. If you're white, you have Neanderthal DNA. If you're from the Asian continent, you have Denisovan DNA. And if your ancestors never left Africa, there is DNA there of a hominin we have not found any fossils from yet. And there's more diversity in the people who have not yet left Africa than in the rest.
Which is just a testament to the fact that humans have been sticking their dicks in everything since the beginning of time.
Yep.
And
And
they should not be sticking their dick in.
yes. And one of the reasons that we are so disease-ridden as we are is because all humans living today can trace our ancestry back to a single female. We are so incredibly inbred, it's not even funny. And
Yeah.
at least the male that we can trace our lineage back to is further back in time than the female.
I would like to caveat that statement with, I don't think you've ever visited Norfolk.
Okay. My family on my dad's side is from a mountain village of less than 50 people. And they became
That's not much.
50
Place to
people.
put the dick in.
They became 50 people a bit after a war forced soldiers to go there for medical help after they tried to cross the Scandinavian Alps, and most of them froze to death. If you want a horrifying human fate, look up the Carolinian Death March.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen a video on it.
3,000 people died in 2 nights. They froze to death. Because just as you should not do a campaign in Russia in winter, you definitely should not do that in Norway in winter.
Hi.
Alright. Who ping? Someone ping.
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Alright. Anyone want to give Lillith and our audience a recap of what happened last time?
Sure. Last time, we split the party. So, Oren and Romulus had headed in to see Yaffe and do some additional training. whilst Craren and Remus decided to go shopping / ask Imogen why she wants a weird shopping list of stuff that we need to get. Romus and Oren headed off to the arena, and they had a brief side-to-side about Yaffe's mission for us, in that he would like us to retrieve somebody called Garland Veron, who he recently thought dead, but now understands to be alive, and is in the Silver Flames underground hideout that we will be investigating at some point soon, depending on how badly Wolfage we get with Romulus turning his first full moon. We've got a couple of different prices, one to bring him in alive, one to bring him in dead. We shall see what needs to happen. Yaffe and Romulus also did a little bit of sparring, with Oren being his usual annoying self and attempting to cast dancing lights and laser pointer the werepanther into doing something silly.
Nothing.
Remus and Craren head off to see Imogen, and Remus spends a great deal of time asking Craren what type of spells he can cast, and there's a serious conversation around Shape Water, and then Craren does something that completely gaslights Remus and makes him think that he said something completely different because he can do something like manipulating someone's memory, which is not nice, Craren, but who cares? Anyway, we got to the bookstore. We found out what Imogen wants, the various different bits of body parts that we require to go and get for her. She's going to try some sort of chimera. We don't believe it's going to be too harmful, so we were like, okay, sure. We then went off and saw some of the bits and pieces that we needed to do. So we went to the butcher's to get the bull carcass skeleton, and we randomly approached a Medusa in the street and someone said, "Can I have your blood?" But obviously in a non-threatening way. Well, after that, we headed off to the arena to catch up with Oren and Romulus, and we decided that given that there is only 6 more hours left until the full moon, and we have plenty of time to kill, we would go and hunt down the basilisks, because we need to bring back a basilisk head to provide the final ingredient for the chimera, and we have also, I think, somehow decided that we're also going to provide a couple of carcasses to the butcher that we bought the ox carcass off of, as a kind of way of creating a new delicacy in the crag. Romulus is mildly nervous about doing this because it's about a 2-hour walk to the Basilisk Canyon, and then a 2-hour walk back carrying the Basilisk stuff. So he only has 2 hours to do the combat, make sure he doesn't get killed, and then get back in time to sort himself out and get himself locked away in case he goes full on rampage mode. And I think we left with us starting the journey, having retrieved Flo from the tavern, because she was helping secure it ahead of the full moon shenanigans.
Yep. You can have a point of inspiration for that one. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
I will be bouncing. Who wishes to have it?
Who doesn't have it?
I claim.
There we go.
Just gonna finish the sentence and then we can get started.
Good talk, everyone.
I need to finish this thought before I start another one.
No, it's fine. It's just everyone went quiet and I'm like,
There we go. All right. That should be fine. Okay.
Good boy.
If we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, and let's get started.
And I just realized Rax the missing person is very handsome.
No.
And I need to scroll up because I was writing something else earlier. There it is.
Sorry about my distinct lack of everything. So whatever we've been talking about, imagine I've been here, okay?
We're fine.
No, how dare you disappear off?
No, it's more of I have my phone connected to my headset, and normally I put my phone in airplane mode because I don't want people calling, and normally no one calls. Today I didn't, and for some reason someone did call, and I've been bashing my head for the past 5 minutes trying to get my headset to connect back to my computer at all. So that happened. So yes, whatever you guys have been saying, it was awesome.
It was a recap.
Everything was awesome.
No, I don't need that song stuck in my head.
Yes, you do.
This is the song that never ends.
Oh, you missed last week, Lilith. It was all innuendos all the time.
It was very much. It was very much Lilith away. Lilith's away. The boys will play.
Yep.
Poor Ardana
Sorry,
had to
not
put
sorry.
up with it.
Do they have a sword
Sorry,
fight
not
as
sorry.
well?
Not yet.
No.
Alright. Standing in the quiet of the upper city, back casually to the city below, the call of the moon has increased from a soft whisper to a cold, calculating song. You know this melody, Flo. It has been with you since you were born. You stand here in the upper city, mere hours from moonrise, and here nothing has changed. The lower city is boarded up and made ready. The upper city is as it always is. No boards across expensive glass, no stockpiles of food, no fires prepared for the inevitable parties. The upper city is quiet in a way the lower city never can be. You see a lone cleric leaving a house in the far corner, just at the edge of your vision. The small form hurrying across the open road to the Temple of the Dark Six. You see a piece of cloth that whispers across a bench, dancing slightly on the breeze. No one is around to pick it up. Next to you, the path snakes up into the mountains. Overhead, the ever-present harpies circle, birds of prey waiting for their chance. You know at the end of the path your quarry awaits, and that ice-cold song demands the wind in your hair. What do you do?
Kitty.
The moon is not up yet.
No,
Right.
you have 6 hours.
So she will just like take a deep breath. And just exhale, like she can feel the animal inside of her, wanting to break free. Is the rest of the guys with me?
Yep. They're standing around.
You can see Flo just enjoying. Like, she actually looks relaxed. So, how did it go up there? I know Yaffe tossed you a little bit around, even though he was not very serious.
Well, I learned quite a bit over the last couple of days, which has been useful. I was able to transform back on my own, which
Oh, that's very good.
yeah, very good. I still feel it'll be best to be put in the cell for my first full moon before, just so I know what I'm dealing with. But all in all, apart from being beaten to a pulp, all fine.
I mean, it's not that bad being in the cell. I think I was around maybe 6 years, maybe 7 years old when I was in control enough to actually not be in the cell. But I think you're gonna be fine.
I just want to err on the side of caution, But I've had my fair share of time in a shut cell, so that side of things shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, just want to err on the side of caution because obviously this is all new to me.
I mean, I could stay outside your cell if you still want someone to talk to. If your mind will not go berserk, that is. It's.
Well, we'll see how I go.
Usually what I did when I was in the cell, and she kind of like looks down and like touches her pendant. I know it's very silly, but it kind of like when you listen to the moon, it kind of sings to you. If you just like hum along and try to stay calm, it usually helps me.
Silly at all.
It's kind of like a lullaby of the moon.
I like the sound of that. I'll try that. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Also, as you can see, they are barricading down here, but up in the upper city they don't do that, mostly because most of us has control. But
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
sometimes we have kind of accidents.
Accidents do happen. But yeah, I was curious as to why the upper city wasn't as fortified, I suppose you could say, than the lower city.
Because the upper city is mostly lycanthropes. Well, down here at the lower city you have kobolds and the goblins, and some changelings too.
Makes sense.
Or like the other kinds. I mean, you saw the minotaurs and stuff.
Yes. Oh, that's very interesting.
And she will look at like the rest of the party, and like your guys are gonna be barricaded inside as well because lycanthropes. I'm still gonna be outside because I don't think the manager of the inn will. Even though I helped, I don't think he'd trust me enough to actually let me be in there as a lycanthrope.
Well,
I mean, everyone can lose control now and then.
You do know that the bumbling bear is run by a werebear, but she was not there this entire time. She's somewhere else.
Yeah, she knows that, but at the same time, she
Yeah.
knows that the guy's there at the moment
Yeah.
wouldn't let her stay inside. So she's like, so I'm gonna end up being in the upper city, most likely, where the rest of the lycanthropes are, just so you know where I am.
Noted.
And she will look at Oren. I do recommend that you lock your doors just in case. And maybe set a
Okay.
chair in front.
Oh, it's that serious. I guess so.
I mean, as I said, it's the reason why they barricade.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get
Where's
you. I
our
don't really
door?
want to be all torn up by some beast.
Or bitten.
Or bitten, yeah.
Question: where's our door?
Not with that consent. Where is our door?
Well, to your rooms, just in case.
I thought we'd kind of left it attached to the
But
Yeah.
where is the cart?
That's
at
in the
inn.
stable.
And where is that?
At the tavern that we've been staying at.
This one, isn't it?
down here.
Yeah, down there, sorry.
Ping that, please.
Pinging.
Bing, bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are currently up here, near the mountain path.
Yeah. So we're not at the top of the map where we're currently. So move us the fuck where we are, please. Because if we're more often than not where we are, it's just getting confusing, okay? That's what I'm saying.
Alright, you are currently up here by a mountain path.
Yes.
You staying down here at the inn.
Yeah, we're heading towards the thing with the thing.
Yes.
Yes.
With the stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stuffing things and stuffing
Yes.
things.
That too. But that's later.
Also, Remus? I would recommend that Elos maybe stay with you.
No.
He can stay with me.
Or you can stay with Oren.
So long as he doesn't try and eat Pierce, he can stay with me. I like creatures.
Are we talking Elam or Elos?
Elos.
Okay.
Elam is safe in the stable.
Yeah.
That is boarded up. Yeah, Flo would have boarded up like the stable, and she would have boarded up so nothing can get to Elam, so it's extra safe for him.
Yeah.
Would be a shame if that door were to open.
Do you
Quarren.
really want the werewolf fucked up mule?
I'm genuinely interested in a weremule.
We do not need a wet honk.
So does Flo know we're after a basilisk?
I'm going to assume yes. Why wouldn't we have informed all of this thing
Yeah.
when gathering the party in the first place? So, yeah, I'm going to assume everyone is on that page at least.
So
Whether you wish to be there, that's a different story, but you're aware of what's happening.
So who
And she's always
here
aware.
knows what we're up against?
Big scaly thing, right?
Big, scaly thing, turning people into stone, known as a basilisk, you know, that thing, yeah? Looks like
Yeah,
this.
You don't look it in the eyes.
Gotcha.
I would hate to start carrying you all down the mountain path.
Yeah.
What would be the best way to deal with the basilisk?
Off with their heads.
Stab it till it dies.
Keep
Kill it
feeding it
fast and
as
don't look
acid
at it.
balls until it stops breathing.
Kill it fast, and don't look it in the eyes. Try and, I know it's hard, but try and stay behind it.
So what you're saying is we need to poke it in the cloaca
What's
with a
that?
sword. Well, see, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older.
I'm
Yes,
just
Oren. Good choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this because it's funny. I'm gonna make an intelligence check to see if she actually gets it. Nope. She looks at you like a confused puppy.
So, okay. A cloaca's like a reptile butt?
She still looks very confused.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
With that being said, shall we make our way to this basilisk?
And then
Yeah.
when you have then later when creature dies, you have things known as rigor mortis. That's when they grow stiff because muscles do weird things. We call that a reptile dysfunction.
Oh, God. Craren, you're fired.
I'm just imagining poor Flo looking at Oren confused, then looking over at Craren and just being even more confused. And you know what puppies do when they're confused? They start like shaking their tails.
This is fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Eldritch Blast near, but not at Craren.
Oren, watch where you aim that, please.
I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Surely.
Shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's get this show on the road, right? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
You make your way up into the mountains along the narrow path. On either side is sheer cliffs that end in the crags this area is named after. Is anyone keeping watch, or and what is your marching order?
I think Flo would go first because she's used to this area and know what to expect.
And Remus will be relatively close on her shoulder because he's supposed to be the tanky boy.
Yes.
Oren will be somewhere in the middle, I imagine.
I can be at the back.
Going to assume Crown is just tagging along.
All right. Whew.
Oh,
For the ones, I mean, either one, two, or all of you are keeping watch at this point, but you decide if you each want to roll or if you want to give advantage to one person rolling perception check.
what's my perception even like?
My passive perception is 18.
I assume it's bright out.
Sort of. Yes. You do have the as far as I know, you got the sooted glasses.
yeah.
So you don't
Yeah.
really you don't have disadvantage anymore as long as you have the glasses on.
I will give advantage to Flo.
Same.
All right. Flo, you can roll a perception check with advantage.
I will use my inspiration for that because that's just sad.
Hang on. There we go.
That's only. Ooh.
Nice.
So don't worry about your inspiration. I think
Okay.
Oren's probably looking around.
I'm
Oh my god, everything looks. Yeah. Oh god, everything looks so much different with these glasses on.
Everything's like slightly gray tinted because of the soot in the glasses, but it's not blinding like bright light.
So
Yeah, this is
basically,
his first
Oren is
time
like, I can see.
Oh no.
Yeah, Oren is. Yes.
I swear to God.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's looking around like a squirrel on crack, basically, just staring at everything. Just, oh my god. Wow, I can see. First time in sunlight that I can see. Oh my god, is that what a rabbit looks like?
as
I
you're
can see clearly
looking,
now.
Flo, you in the front of the pack, well, your pack, your party,
It is
you-
my pack. We both
yeah.
know it.
yeah, in front of your pack, you look around, but trying to look at everything at once, it's kind of hard to focus on specific things. You do, however, at one point see something like moving out of the corner of your eye, but when you look over, there's nothing there. Probably just a squirrel or a rabbit or a bird of some kind. Oren, as you look around trying to take everything in, so from time to time, like you turn your head too quick and there's a ray of sunlight that hits behind the glasses and it turns bright for a moment, but most of the time you managed to just look at everything through. And then you catch something up on a hill. At first it's like odd, humanoid in shape. You look closer at it, and it looks like a stone statue. And then you see more of them. Various animals, humanoids, elves, and dwarves. And then more.
Oren is going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You start noticing that, like, the further away from the path, even though there are not a lot of them, as you walk, they turn more and more into, like, smaller statues further from the path. And as far back as you can see, your visuals obscured by the landscape, by shrubbery and stuff, it seems like the furthest back you can see are goblins turned to stone.
Yeah, Oren is going to sort of elbow Kraron in the ribs lightly and point out the stone things and just quietly just guys, we may want to start being careful about watching the path, not the things on the path right now. We've got some stone friends over yonder.
So you're saying these are not decorative?
I would think so.
I mean, they are decorative now. Were they
Yeah.
decorative to begin with? Plausibly
No.
not.
Are they
If
saying this out
anything, they are
loud?
painting a picture. If anything, they are painting a picture.
I think they're
Yeah.
more sculpted.
No, Oren would have said that out loud, the warning.
Yeah.
So I would say we're getting closer to the basilisk.
Yeah, but I think we should probably keep our eyes on our feet and our ears open.
Understood.
This is a good training exercise for Romulus. Try and use his senses. We can try use our ears while we keep our heads low.
That's actually very true.
Yep.
What does a basilisk smell like?
Joe, what does a
Tell
basilisk
us.
smell like?
Give us a detailed idea what a basilisk smells like.
Snake
And
Island.
taxes.
I'm not sure Flo would have run into one close enough to get that scent, but books report it as a combination of stone dust, petrichor, and this kind of weird. You know that the scent you get when you clack two stones together?
And like the flint dish.
Yeah, like if you slam two stones together, you get the kind of almost like metallic stone scent. All the books that you've read on that talk about basilisks that they have that kind of a scent, and it's mainly attributed to the fact that they eat the statues that they turn people into.
Munch.
So Flo would have like explained it as good as she can.
Mhm.
I mean, I never actually like. Oh. And you can see her ears go all the way down, and her tail a little bit between her legs. I never actually like been up with a basilisk before. I only read about them mostly because people don't want to get turned into a stone statue and eaten by them.
That's valid. I mean, from what you've read, that's more information than any of us have, so it's still good knowledge to know.
And since it's such a specific smell, I think we should be able to smell it out of like nature stuff.
That's true, yeah. I suppose we all know when we know. Could I try and sniff the air and see if I can make anything out?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
We can sniff the air and like sync.
Tandem.
Would that be an advantage thing, or?
Scent base, yes.
Aha!
Oh!
Nice.
Good dogs.
Alright.
Pointed dogs. It's like
Both dogs being like, it's one over there, 250 meters.
You sniff around and you don't really catch that scent that's described. There are, well, with an 18 and a 20, you do catch the scent of birds, a couple of rabbits, and a lot of like dried vegetation, but not really that particular scent until you get to a fork in the road. One path seems to continue further up into the mountains themselves, and another one hooked to the left from where you're standing. And both of you managed to catch that kind of the scent of stone dust following the path down to your left. Looking around as well, you can
Both of them
see
pointing.
you see more of those statues littered around, though it doesn't seem like they have been damaged by by anything other than the elements. They've been weathered a little bit, but that's it. And at this point, almost all of them are goblinoids. Goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears.
Why do you think that these statues are mostly goblins and bugbears? Do they frequent around here a lot?
It's due to their
Um,
collective intellect.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
didn't you mention that the goblins were driven from their home? But this look older, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. This was. This looks way older. The
just so
goblins
that's
that were
out of the way.
driven, the goblins and the kobolds that live in the lower city were driven from that area maybe a couple of weeks ago. These statues have been weathered by the elements over centuries, probably.
Would Flo know any history about like?
Give me a history check to see how much you remember from your
God.
classes. Hey, that's a natural 24.
90.
19! Because I get advantage on history because I'm not freaking black.
All right. Well,
She gets smart for 1 second after the sniffing incident. She smells intelligence for the first time.
you do remember someone in school talking about that the city of the Great Crag was built upon a city from the Goblinoid Empire that used to stretch the entire continent. It's known as the Decani Empire. And no one really knows why or how they fell here. All everyone has been able to find are ruins of very fine architecture and goblinoids turned to stone all across the city. Those statues that could be recovered that were not destroyed by weather or any other form of destruction have been gathered in like a building in the Great Crag known as the ossuary. And this is a fun fact. I think why Flo would remember it. There is a hydra in there, turned to stone.
So you can just see, like, Flo being like, bingo, being like, you can see, like, her tail puffing up and, like, her ear flicking, and she's, like, blabbering everything. And then, as she's, like, you can see her ears drop as she's telling the last part, being like, and there's a hydra in there turned to stone.
So we're going to be dealing with something that can even take down a Hydra.
Oh no.
And you can just see Flo starting to, like, visually shake a little bit like a chihuahua. And she's like,
It's fine. It's fine. They probably only took down a kingdom. I'm sure we can, like, a party of 5 can easily take down something that can turn you to stone.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll be
Karen's
fine.
inner monologue is more along the lines of, yes, that's why I have you guys.
You can see
we'll be
Flo
fine.
turning into, like, going into, kind of like the rocking. Like, sitting there like,
We'll be fine.
And we're only getting 2 of them.
Yeah, 2. We'll be fine.
Well,
We need 1.
one in the brains, right?
I mean, yes, but, you know, You might as well bring 2 at that point because, one for the store guy and one for Yaffe who wanted to taste it and the brain for the guy who needed it. So, 2.
Also, you can get a nice price for the eyes and the teeth. And you can see Flo just like still rocking a bit, being like,
Flo,
Mhm.
breathe.
Deep breaths. We're gonna be
who,
okay.
who was the person that sent us to do this mission?
No one has sent us to do this.
Oh no, it's Imogen, the
Oh.
the mage who put out the bounty that you picked up in the tavern.
Yeah, so no one has sent us to do this. We have volunteered.
Yeah.
Because we like-
I
because we
didn't
like coin.
remember. I just needed to know if it was anyone from the Phala, she would be like, they're after me. But right now it's more like, why am I here?
No.
Um,
We have
so-
volunteered because we like coin.
I do like coin a lot. I do need a lot of coin, but it took down a whole kingdom for a reason.
There's a number of them out there, and we're just going to off 2 of them.
Yeah. Piece of
As
piss.
long as it doesn't get to call for friends, I guess it's fine.
That reminds me, Oren, have you got some spare jumpers hanging around?
Probably got a few.
Yeah, do you want to hand them all out so that we can use them as...
That you're willing to part with. You have done a neat trick before. We want to
Yes.
see if we can repeat this.
Yes.
DM, how many jumpers would I have in my pack?
Plural.
Well, that depends on how much time you spent on making jumpers and not any other project.
Mm.
I'd say...
Also, did you take all the jumpers off, like the dead animals?
Well, you did set the Periton on fire, so that jumper is gone.
Yeah.
But there were 2 others. Did Oren pick them up again?
Is there 2 others?
I don't imagine he'd leave things behind.
Thanks for reminding me that it was Periton, because my brain said Argentavis, and that's a vastly different thing to have been encountering.
Yes.
If
When
I
no.
was imagining Davis, Oren probably would be riding it.
Then I would imagine that at least he has 2.
Oren, roll me a d4.
Yeah, I was about to say a D4 seems reasonable.
Yeah. Alright, so you have a total of 4 that you have managed to finish, including the 2 that you recovered from previous encounters.
So he will hand one out to each of you, and he will dual wield scarves, because I imagine he's got quite a few scarves.
Aggressively knitting.
Battle Knitter. Yes, that's a new title for you.
Alright. So yeah, the path seems to snake down towards the left of you. And the scent is getting stronger along the path. Until the path itself splits. Now, I'm gonna roll this real quick. Plus... Flo, as
Please
you...
tell me that's not how many basilisks we have to fight.
No. Flo, as...
Don't give her
12.
ideas.
Actually, who has a passive perception of 14 or higher?
Oh, shit.
I have no idea.
14. I have just
14.
All
I've
right.
got 11. I'm
18.
easily distracted.
I might not be intelligence, but I'm observant.
All right. Anyone who has a 14 or higher, as you continue down the path, slowly, I imagine, because that's what you said you were doing, you notice crackling of stone and the scraping of what sounds like claws against the rocks around you. And then you see further down the path a large... Hold on. You are medium. All right. A lizard-like creature the size of... I'd say the size of the ape that you have with you. Let me put
Ladies
you...
and gentlemen, Basilisk.
Let me put you guys on the map.
Oh, I forgot that we had those animals with us. I've now got a really terrible idea.
Deploy
Gosh.
baboon.
Yes, but I'm going to use a baboon as a face mask.
Oh, shit.
All right then.
Flo was in front, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just placed you guys so you
Yeah.
could get the general layout. And I need, because this one is not wanting to cooperate with me so the chat can see you.
I assume we're about to go into combat, yes?
Yes. Probably.
I'm going to mute for 2 seconds and unhydrate, but I can still hear.
All
I
right.
hear Flo was about to
Before
go
you
on
say
like
anything, DM, on that note, I will feed the beast
Thank you.
because we're not going to have any internet if it continues. And as a consequence of Cat's actions, I will also have to repaint the door.
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm surprised you haven't heard him. He's been screaming his head off.
Oh, I've been hearing
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
we've heard.
He's on the other office. He's
my
not
God.
here. He's been standing outside of Annie's office, scratching on the door and screaming.
Father, feed me.
And I have get this bloody door open. It's an affront.
I'm assuming we
after what-
can't. Go on after you.
Sorry.
No, after you.
No, I was about to say like if Flo was in front and she saw this, she would basically like just stop and like go low, if you know what I mean,
Mhm.
to not get seen.
Yeah. As you do flow, you do see like not too far away from where you're crouching, a large bear trap. Armed.
Yeah, she would be like pointing toward it like a crazy person.
And you can see like further on some that have been like triggered.
I'm assuming we can't convince it to just give us its brain.
Or body, or
Or body.
you know.
Give up. Yeah, give up its body and brain for science.
Have you ever considered to not live?
I mean,
Can
you
we
can
convince you to-
certainly try.
Can we convince you to die?
It is literally dumb as a rock. So,
Okay. Persuasion check.
apparently they have two positive modifiers and neither of them is mental ones.
This is not the
Because mine
first
is not
time
on.
in 7 days I, as a player, have encountered a basilisk, by the way.
Nice.
Ooh.
You're the most experienced of us all.
I have encountered 7 basilisks at the same time as a wizard.
Fun!
Befriended it.
My
I didn't get
That's
the
my
chance
friend.
to do anything. Except cast blindness so no one could see it.
23 years ago, my wizard had a basilisk steed. Someone allow that as a mount.
That sounds like it would rock.
Oh, definitely.
Heh,
Okay, that's 3 out of 5 times.
Uh.
Come on, we need to keep this right.
heh. Funny. All right. So, yes. Basilisk in front of you. Flo crouching and has pointed to a bear trap, which is right there. And it's armed, so recommendation is not step on it.
Why don't we just quietly get behind it?
Behind
Which
what?
way is it?
Because
Facing.
when it's usually it's not usually just one. That's why.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, question: does it count as meeting gaze through goggles or through glasses?
Yes.
Asshole.
Him it. It's magic vision. Of course it counts.
Does
Oren,
anyone have a wait? Does a mirror work?
That's what. That's
You
sort
don't
of
know?
what I was, inverted image, like a box brownie. It worked for the Greeks.
It works for the Greeks. You can give me a history or arcana check if you want, Flo. See if you
Oh,
remember
God.
anything from reading.
Wait, this is a beast, right?
Yes.
Not a.
No,
So,
it's
No, it's not a fiend.
it's
not a
technically a
fiend either.
monstrosity. So
Yeah, I don't get on those. I think it's a fiend or yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's normal. This is gonna go
You
hard.
don't get to use the extra brain cell, you're saying.
Nope.
no.
No extra brain cells.
You don't remember anything, but from your readings specifically. But I mean, you can always try if you have a mirror.
Ow.
Does
Ow.
anyone have a
Get off.
mirror by any chance?
I believe I gave mine away.
Yeah.
You did. And
I don't usually use the mirror if you can't tell. She has a stick stuck in her hair.
How shiny?
Oren is going to pluck that stick. I can distract it.
How reflective would a shield be? Like, because we got them from the Rakshasa. Would they be relatively reflective, or
That. Actually, I need to check what they look
Weren't they
like.
really shiny? It wasn't gold.
I can't remember?
Yeah.
mm,
I have a cramp in my shoulder. That's very annoying.
What's just happened?
They are polished, so they would be quite reflective.
But didn't we sell them?
I have one.
So do I.
Oh. I mean, we could try. I've never read anything about it. At least I can't remember if I read anything about it.
I also have an idea, and I'm going to creep towards one of the baboons
Okay.
and then attempt to grab it by the scruff of its neck.
As you
Okay.
do that, Oren is preparing to cast dancing lights near but behind the basilisk, so its back is turned.
All right.
So he'd like to cast dancing lights around about here.
Me? Ah, okay.
Well, actually, probably over here, so it's like into that little nook there
All right.
to try and get it to sort of investigate the nook.
Hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna be like, everyone, you need to give me about 20 minutes, and I have an idea. Just let me know if it comes close to us. And
Wow.
for
20
as part of
minutes?
the 20 minutes. As part of that 20 minutes, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna ritually cast Speak with Animals, and then I'm going to ritually cast Beast Sense so that I can look through the eyes of the baboon.
And keep in mind that speak with animals only lasts 10 minutes.
It lasts an hour, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, it does only last 10 minutes. That's fine. I use those 10 minutes to explain to the baboon that basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for its eyes for an hour, and I'm going to walk. Then I can walk out with the baboon over the top of the shield, the shield covering my eyes. But I can see through the baboon, but I can't be turned to stone because it's the baboon.
Please let
Okay,
that
if
work.
We're not yet approaching the. If we are not yet approaching the creature, Oren is going to use one of his scarves to sort of make a baboon papoose on your chest or somewhere.
Okay.
All right. I love this idea. Roll-
Your chest or like your shoulder or something. Just some kind of way to keep you.
Yep.
Keep it on you.
All right.
So what you're saying, sit on your hands for a while until this is because.
Well, yeah, unless you've got any other ideas, I just think this is a brilliant way for us to go in and see.
Yeah.
what we
I
can
mean,
see.
yeah.
I'm not arguing
absolutely.
against you. It's more of a player observation. So what you're suggesting is sit on our hands until this is done. Because if we do something right now, each turn is 6 seconds. 10 minutes is a long time at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Providing
you
we
can-
can stay hidden, then I think that this would work. If not, then we should probably do something different.
Each of you could roll me a. If you like, you each have time to set something up now. If you want to set something up, I need a stealth check. You need to beat a 9.
Oh, this should be fun. Me and stealth checks. Yeah, brilliant idea. I don't know whether or not I can look.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, hold on. I'll have disadvantage
There
as well
it
because I've
is.
got heavy armor on.
Yeah, I
You're
forgot
still
about
good.
that.
Ah, shit.
I
That's
mean,
a-
Flo, you
Just once.
Two crit fails. That's 2 crit fails for rails. Carnis.
Which one sets off the bear trap?
No,
He's
no.
gonna-
Oh.
More of a. I'm going to assume Carnis is stumbling over a rock, passing around, going from here to back around this way, and to about this place.
all right.
Whatever consequence that might have, I have no idea. But since you asked for a stealth, that's
Yeah.
something not stealthy. I'm going to assume. Right.
I'm a little bit confused why it says heavy armor because you're in scale mail, but it's the same effect, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Okay.
This is that
So
was a brilliant plan. Just
you have
very poorly executed.
just. I'm gonna say because I love that the idea with the baboon. You have just enough time to set it up and turn around to notice that the basilisk has heard one of you. Because I love that idea and I want it to work, but you do not have surprise.
I would assume that Flo just sneezed or something.
The baboon probably screeched when he was tied to my head.
Me go!
Who knew Rafiki would go into this line of work?
That's what he gets for yeeting Simba off the rock.
Would you
Is
say
this
that
like
that's the line of sight?
is this like a good time to call him a butthead? Because of the baboon?
Baboon is better than weasel.
I'm in pain.
Yes, me too.
Sorry, Craren, you were asking about line of sight.
Would you say that this is line of sight?
Yes.
Okay.
You do like this rock that you're standing by is maybe up to your mid chest. So you
That's fair.
also
That's
have
entirely fair.
cover if you duck down behind it.
Now, Craren is suggesting a minor illusion behind over in that direction to see if we can get the basilisk to move in that general direction.
All right, sure. Like I said, each of you
Weakness.
have one thing you can set up. We have baboon on head. We have minor illusion. We have Oren with the dancing lights. Because you started setting it up, you can get that done, but you don't have surprise on the basilisk.
Alternatively, since the basilisk has already seen us, dancing lights might not be as effective. What I would like to do instead, if you will allow,
Mhm.
is just here, as a place that we can duck in and out of, I would like to cast darkness.
All right.
I mean, I was going to suggest. Well, yeah, minor illusion. It's one of those. It's an image of an object and thing, so on and such forth. So, how large would you say that means? It's one of those no larger than a 5-foot cube, but none of us is larger than 5-foot cube. So,
Yeah.
it could easily be a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Mhm.
Which way is like the basilisk looking before
It
Steph
was.
sneezed?
It was looking this way, and then it heard something, and it looks this way, but you are covered by this rock, so it can't see you. It knows something is there, but it can't see you yet. Its line of sight is also blocked by this rock, Andy.
So the idea here is, if you would allow such,
Mhm.
is that it's a 30 feet. It would project Remus standing here
Okay.
and just screaming his tits off. Just to, attention, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
Not just because screaming profanities, that means that you have to have a language in common and so on and such forth. This is just a noise to attract attention.
All right.
Okay.
So, Craren,
And
cast that. Let me.
so that's a intelligence check if,
Okay.
to see if it's, well, that actually beats it.
No, it does. It does a 15 beat it.
I think Craren's spell save is 13 or something of the sort.
Shouldn't be if you're intelligence.
No, let's see.
Spell save- your spell-
yeah, my spell save is 15. So yeah.
Okay, it just beats it. It still hears the noise, turns to
Yeah.
investigate. Which
Question.
breaks the attention away from looking towards you guy and looks over and just but it's still looking that way.
So it's still looking like this way.
No, it's looking this way now. It was looking towards you, then the noise happened, it turned to investigate.
But it doesn't smell like food.
It doesn't smell like food, so it's like but it's still looking this way.
So could Flo go over here and try and shoot an arrow at it? If it's not turned toward them?
Yeah, you could try. I'm guessing
So she will just ready her bow, look at everyone like, is the baboon ready for deployment?
I've also got a ranged attack idea as well, so I will.
Tactical baboon deployment.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, the baboon.
Wrong
maybe
baboon.
we also roll for initiative.
Yes.
Cute totally work. Wow.
Oh.
Wow,
That's
Craren,
another
you
nat
are
one.
having a really bad day.
Initiative. Was that another Craren roll that went awry?
Another Claron roll, really? That's what we call it now.
Oh, Remus has
Oh
done the same
no!
thing.
So that's 4 crit fails so far.
Mm,
Fuck
is
me.
it-
Theros
be-
spreading.
yeah.
My
Idiot.
shit
So
rolls are
technical point of view, so
infectious.
four fails and 1 technically crit.
I'll get Ilios to roll as well.
I got this. I got the sniff
Very
of intelligence for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Give it back.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the problem. I sniffed up.
I have a
Your intelligence for 2 seconds. I'm like, that's 20 for a 19.
mild DM question then.
Yes.
Given that we have said that there are various different statues around here, could Elos possess one of the statues?
Oh.
Would that
Technically,
make it
yes.
Mobile though.
But can it
That's the
move?
thing.
It can
Well, it
hover.
can hover. Yes.
Oh.
I'm thinking. "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do." It's like the grabby claw at the arcade. "Do-do-do-do-do-do," And then he.
Oh god.
Statue bombs.
There are 2 initiatives for Basel. Oh, there are 3.
Wow. Even the basilisk gets a nat one. Another nat one for the DM.
Oh god. Did you not one
Then-
before, Adana?
Oh no.
You're 4.
Oh, hey.
I hate that those rolls are not hidden, but hey, you know what? Why not?
That is one of
Ye-
those things that D&D Beyond actually does better. You can
Yeah.
roll things and then reveal it
Yeah.
after the fact.
Well, now
Um,
that
I mean, Flo did warn you that if there's one, there's more than likely more.
then I can reveal that
Feel
that's
your
I rolled a nat 1 for one of the hidden basilisks intelligence check against the illusion as well. So yeah, so that's 2 nat 1s for the basilisk.
Or basilisk.
Are you trying to get
Okay,
that to
so
Linda?
that goes. That goes before the nat ones for initiative, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, insert.
Hold on.
Bob.
Why is Jaffe still in the initiative?
Oh, Yaffe's come to join us? Yes. We're fine. We're fine, guys.
No.
I think it came to surprise visit.
So that's just a circle of darkness there, if you can see the measurement.
Yeah.
So we can pop in and out, so it can't see. So we can't see it if we need to.
And it can't see us.
Yes. Which
So,
should prevent
like-
us from dying to stone.
I have to
If
be
that makes
careful because
sense.
I can see in darkness. Magical eyes.
Oh yeah, you do need to be careful.
Mhm.
I mean, it can't see you, so it can't target you directly, but don't look into its eyes. Alright. Well, with this...
How do I move that freaking thing?
Got the circle.
Yeah.
You'll have to kind of go to select
There it is.
and then effectively like draw a box around it, and then it should allow you to move it.
Yeah. Like a... So.
There we go. So I can get rid of my rule. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
Can't
But-
see shit, Captain.
Alright. Romulus, you're up first. No, actually, Flo, you were holding your arrow.
Yes. Let's see if I can actually hit this thing. Pretty please? I don't think a 9 is gonna hit.
No, your arrow streaks forward and then just tink off the stone of this basilisk's hide, and just twirling away into the shadows around the mountains. You did strike true, but the hide was too hard.
I once again do not see Oren in the turn order.
That is very weird. Hold on. What did you roll? The 16.
My dex is plus
Plus 4.
3, so 16.
I mean, the roll shows up. It's just that it doesn't populate the
Yeah, it's
turn order.
weird.
Yeah.
In that case,
Do-
then Oren goes.
Do you click on your token first?
No. Why would I do that?
Yeah, you have to like click your token and then roll initiative.
Whoops.
But he also rolls in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, then it's really weird. You can still try it though.
All right. Oren and Romulus, you share initiative.
Yes. I assume we pretty much go at the same time.
Yeah, it's basically just
So I-
describing your
Okay.
stuff in
Yep.
whichever order. But
I don't mind either way.
After
why don't
you,
go
after
first?
you.
So I've cast darkness already, or no?
yeah, that was the setup for this.
Okay. So what Oren would like to do, he's sort of been looking at that bear trap.
Yeah.
How to word this nicely? How easy is that to lift without getting attacked by it?
Well, it's armed, so if you step or touch the thing in the middle, it will snap.
I mean, yes, if you prod the trigger, yes, but
Yeah.
other than that, it should be rather solid.
So what he would like to do is grab it by its chain, because they usually have a
Mhm.
chain in them on them.
Yeah.
And let's see how far I can move. Back. Wrong thing. Thank you, Terris. Measure. Line. Go away.
Just for Elos, if he is possessing one of these statues,
Oh yeah.
the AC is 15, and the damage threshold to deal any damage at all is 12. So any damage below 12 deals no damage. Everything else is Elos's regular stats.
Gotcha. Is that damage dealt to him? Anything below 12 doesn't.
Yeah,
Or
anything,
anything
any damage dealt to the statue that Elos is in that is below 12 does no damage.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And he would be vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't think he's going to do that. He was thinking about starting to move traps into the darkness, basically, to try and catch the creature unawares, but I don't think he'll do that.
Okay.
I think what he will do instead is how far away is it from me? Is it more than 60 feet away? No, it's not. Excellent. He's going to try and fairy fire. That is a 20-foot Well,
Yeah. Reminder that both Fair Fire and Darkness are concentration spells.
then I will not do that.
Yeah.
Because this is an ADD kid.
Yes. That's also concentration. Balls. I think it's just going to Eldritch Blast, bitch.
All right.
That's... What level are we? 7?
Yeah. So you should have 2.
2 beams, level 5. Yep. That's a 22 to hit with the first one.
Yep. First one hits.
Oh. Doing 6 damage.
All right.
And then a 20 to hit, presumably doing 4 damage.
Yep. You do have the basilisk's attention now. It whips around, but this rock is still between. Actually, wait.
And I'm going to move right there.
Yeah. It looks over, but you manage to shoot it between, like, there's a little crevice in this rock. But you hide behind this. So, all 3 of you are hidden. Cryon, you're hidden by the darkness. As it whips around to look where it came from, you see bits of the stone has flaked off where the Eldritch Blasts hit.
Excellent.
Alright, Romulus.
I'm gonna cast Rolthim's Psychic Lance.
Oh, nice. What does that do, and what do you need from me? Why did it... Okay. There are dots everywhere.
Does things and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You unleash a simmering. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead as a creature that you can see within range. Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If the named target is within range, it becomes a spell's target, and even if you can't see it. If the named target isn't within range, and lance dissipates without effect. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 76 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of its next turn. Of my next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage.
Alright. You have to be able to see it.
If the named target
Yeah.
is... hang on. If the name... oh, come on. Hang on. Alternatively, you can utter the creature's name, even if you can't see it.
Alright.
76. That's not what my brain heard. As it 76.
Yeah. I was like,
yeah. I mean, please use this more often.
my brain
I've
also
only
went there like, oh wait, you're not you're not that construct. No. Okay, intelligence.
Needs to be a 15.
No, that's a 14.
And a -3.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
What the hell is that? I mean, it's a nat 1, but is that a -4?
It has a -4 to its modifier.
It has a
my
-4.
God.
Yes.
Dennis is more
Wow.
intelligent.
Okay, so hang on. There's 66 plus 24 damage.
All right then.
Does that feel, Remus, to only be the second?
Oh, shit.
That cut out. You see it reeling a little bit, trying to turn back and forth. The tail is swishing back, and for briefly, give me a sight-based perception check, Romulus.
That is not advantage, is it?
No.
9.
Actually, I'm gonna do this
Can't see shit, Captain.
real quick. No, you see a dust, like, as it swishes around, you see dust kick up and not really fall where you anticipate it, but you don't really have time to look at it before like making sure you don't actually look at something that could kill you.
And with that, I make sure I just take a little bit of cover behind this rock. Nice.
All right.
Carefully stack next to a baboon.
Which baboon did Remus grab, by the way?
Whichever one was closest.
Well, you were standing right there, which could be like any one of them. So yeah, let's do that then. All right. Flo, and then Ilos.
Does it take an action to like put something over her eyes? Real quick.
Depends on how elaborate it is. Like if you tie in a scarf, I'd say it's a bonus action. If you're trying to pull a whole sweater over your head, that's an action.
I would say more take the whole hoodie, like, so it's over here.
Yeah, no, that's just an object interaction. That does
So
take.
she would like just look at Remus and be like, okay, I guess my training has come to this. And she will transform.
All right.
And her hood will still be over her eyes.
Okay.
And she knows roughly where the basilisk is.
Roughly,
she
yeah.
will only use her senses, like her smell and hearing.
Okay.
So she will basically like... I would say she would try to get here with a leap as well.
All right.
A leap on it.
Yeah.
And of course, that's not here, but it's a... I know it's a D8.
And you're all sticky.
You need to get 5 feet or more to cover the entire distance.
Yeah, so one die is 5 feet, I think. Like, let me double check that on the...
It's the mirthful leap, right?
Yes. Oh, that's right.
I wish there was dark mode.
I wish so too.
I think there is a dark mode for
It is
Yes, but only for the character sheet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that is very horrifyingly light. Please.
No.
Let's see, blah blah blah. Future and trade.
Just
What
a
do you
heads
mean
up,
only for
it
the
is a
character
way-
sheet? And where do you want dark mode?
So yeah, there is like there is dark mode for the actual
Yes,
Where?
like
Give.
I've had it this entire time.
If you go
go to
to
settings.
my
Ideally,
settings and then
whenever you make a
personalization
long
display, it's
high
literally
jump,
just
roll
that.
D8.
On D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Oh no, on roll 20.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. Roll20 I have a dark mode in. In D&D Beyond it's just character sheets. Which is dumb! Give me my dark mode! Mirthful Leaf, there you go. Whenever you make a long jump, you can roll a d8 and add a number roll to the number of feet you cover, even when making
Yeah.
a standing.
Just a heads up, guys, it is awoken.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh well. What's your normal movement speed?
45, so I don't actually need to leap, but she
No.
will still leap on it.
Alright. Yeah, you need to cover 35 to get there.
Yeah, but she will basically... What I imagine is like... She's running on all fours, just like leaping on it, and then will just try to like... bite it.
Yep. And it's not a humanoid, so you don't risk
Yeah.
causing anything. It's not like you're gonna leave it alive either.
No, she's basically trying to rip the head off.
Alright. Well, roll me an attack roll.
That's the wolf.
Yes, it is loading for me for some godforsaken reason. I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Right.
Let me actually like get some damage in. It's a 15 hit.
Yes. So, Flo, you hop up, you land on it, like on its back. It's... how big would it... It's a medium-sized creature, so it's roughly the size of a large dog, but with 6... Does it have 6 or 8 legs? I can never remember. Let me double check.
It looks like it's got 6 legs from the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has 6 legs. Size of a dog, huge, like, teeth. And you manage to, like, hold the hood down long enough to get on top of it. And biting down, your teeth just barely can crunch through the tough hide. It feels like you have gravel in your teeth now.
And you will basically just hear like growling as she's like sinking her teeth into it, and you can just like see her trying to shake it like a dog being like trying to rip it off. And I don't think she can make another attack either, because leap is like her leaping would be like
Yeah, that's fine. Ilos. So
Yes.
the nearest statue that Ilos could have gotten to would be up here. And it's pretty close to another, like, no, actually there would be one up on this ledge as well, but you can't see it.
Okay.
Like,
what's
the
it-
map stops there. So you could go up here and have him. So Romulus would see another statue here, but I didn't make the map that wide.
That's okay. I say to Elios, there's a statue up there. Did you want to possess it and lend a hand?
I can do that. Stone statues. I will... Well, I can hover.
Much appreciated.
Yes. You can make it... Without dashing, you can make it there.
That is fine. That's progress. Whereabouts, sorry?
I've just had an interesting idea.
So...
Sorry? What's that?
Yeah, about there.
Gotcha, yeah.
I just had a very interesting idea.
I'm very curious.
How high can Ilos hover?
He can hover. Well, actually, I don't know about hover, but his flying speed is 40 feet, and that's hovering.
Yeah.
So is that hovering like 40 feet up, or like just 40 feet speed?
That's it. Like, his fly speed is 40 feet. If he wants, like, right now he's maybe like a couple of inches off the ground, because as a statue, his walking speed is 10.
Nah.
So he's like a couple of, just maybe a decimeter off the ground, so he can hover.
But he can't fly as a statue?
His fly speed is 40 feet. So he's using his fly speed to move, but he also he can stop mid-air, and even if he's knocked prone, he will not crash to the ground, because he has the ability to hover.
What I mean is, as a statue, he can still fly?
Yeah.
Because he could, while statue is in air, unpossess it above a basilisk quite easily, I imagine.
That's
Yeah.
an idea.
Just
That
a
is
thought.
an idea. It's a very good one. One that we'll utilize.
But yeah, so he can get there without dashing.
Okay. You'll get there in the end.
All right. these two are going to break out of the ground. First, this one breaks out of the ground and is going to... Am I close enough? I am. Not close enough for that. It's going to break out of the ground and rush towards Flo and try to make a bite attack. Which is 14. Flo is not here. I'm going to guess a 14 is not gonna...
No, it's not gonna hit.
Alright. It tries to bite, but it doesn't get its head up high enough.
Oh no.
The second one is going to break out, and I'm gonna actually roll to see if it's smart enough to get out of the darkness. I highly doubt it. It's 15. It knows which way is south. So it's going to run over. Like, Flo is basically on top of this basilisk, so it's going to try and bite her leg. That guy. 21.
That hits.
That's fair. For 8 piercing and 8 poison damage.
Okay, I'll add it.
It's 4 piercing because you transform.
Is that also the poison status effect?
No. It's just a poison that causes damage, but it doesn't give you the you don't become poisoned.
Yeah.
Remus. And then it's Andy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get to here using my baboon eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What do your baboon eyes see?
I see a crowd of. They see a crowd of. Oh, what's a good collective name for a basilisk? A rubble of basilisks. I'm going to get up close to them, and I'm going to attempt to hit them with my warhammer, whilst holding on to the. Hold on, I will bonus attack some rage, and then I will attempt to hit them.
All
Does
right.
an 11 hit?
No. Your warhammer clunks down and it shakes it off the damage.
Okay. I will swing again. Oh, that's even worse. Jesus Christ! What are my rolls today?
This
No
time.
one's doing amazing.
Why do we have temporary hit points? Are mine gone?
Yes.
Okay.
You had aid casted on you yesterday.
Yes.
I keep forgetting to
Just
cast
making
aid on
sure.
you bastards. Whoops.
I just wanted to make sure. And I'm sorry, I just wanted rice cracker.
That's fine. Oren, could you roll me a Constitution saving throw for your baboon?
For my baboon?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Baboon. Deploy.
You know, the one on Remus' face.
I don't see a constitute. So I just roll Constitution, I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause there's no.
As the second
Oh,
swing
Jesus.
lands, Remus, suddenly the baboon on your head becomes exceptionally
Heavy.
heavy. It's not turning to stone yet, but it can no longer
Shit.
move, and it's becoming very heavy.
Okay.
Just so
mean,
you
all
know
we're
that
doing
you
is-
now have an extra weight on your head.
That's fine. All you're doing is providing me with a new weapon.
Yes, I know that. I am very aware.
A baboon bowling ball.
Yes. A bowling
A
ball.
bowling ball.
A bowling ball.
You guys, that is even worse than the suburb owl thing that we had.
We're not advocating animal cruelty here. These are summoned spirits. They're not actually real animals. Well, that was action, bonus action, and movement. Anything else you want to do?
No.
All right, Andy.
The huge green circle is supposed to be darkness, correct?
Yes, it's darkness.
Magical darkness.
Yep.
Yes.
Great. Because Crane can't see through that.
I did warn you that it was going there, Craren.
I know. No. I'm not arguing against. It's more of a Because at that point, Crane needs to move first, and then do things. That's just player observation. So that's the thing. Let's see. What the hell does Crane even do?
The idea kind of is that you can duck in there and then duck out as needed.
I mean, yes, but it's more of a being lost in darkness doesn't necessarily help.
Lost.
More of a, let's see, walk around and do things, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. There's a tiny bit here. You technically, if someone was to shoot at you, you would have 3/4 cover because there's just a tiny little slit right there which you can see through.
That, this is vaguely line of sight.
Yeah. It's currently looking at Flo, so you don't have to roll anything.
I mean, in that sense, it's still, it's still an attack roll.
Yeah, no, I meant for the petrifying effect.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So, let's see. What the hell does that even say? That's 90 feet, so that's fine. That's something else. I'm wondering, what does that do? Creature you can see within range, and that's still. Did I say 30? Yeah, that's 30. Yeah. Description is target a creature creature of your choice that you can see within range.
All right.
And let's see. Well, obviously, so considering I've been doing that, but this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Will have to make a con save as sickly green tendrils of necromantic energy starts making its way across from where Craren is and on towards it, envelops it slightly, and let's see how that works.
All right. Con save?
Yes.
That's an 18.
And that's against my spell save, which is 15. So again, fuck you.
Sorry.
For rolling all the things.
I mean, I could roll with disadvantage and get that natural 1, but
No,
that's no
it's
fun.
not disadvantage. It's not disadvantage, but let's see. How do I even roll that? I do roll it here, yes. And blop.
All right.
Ouch.
So 13.
Yes.
13.
Because again, fuck you and your rolls.
I know. You should have the rolls from Theros.
I'm just saying we all roll shit, so that I'm just it's fair. I'm not.
No, it's
I'm not honestly upset. Don't get me wrong. I'm perfectly fine. Just more like anything else. Just fuck you, because DM is always wrong.
I know. Like it said. Oh wait. I was gonna say it like it says on my shirt, but that says that DM is always right. But
says
yeah.
you.
No, you gave me that shirt.
I know I did.
So Flo, right next to you, you see these sickly tendrils. Remus, like right past you. It's just sickly, goopy tendrils towards
Well,
this thing.
technically, I can't see.
Technically, you can't see. True, because your hood is down. Well, you can see like out of the corner of your eye, there's something weird happening.
Yeah, she's not like trying to look anywhere at this point. She has basically her hood over. She's closing her eyes to like make sure she doesn't look anything in the eyes and just purely on her smell and hearing.
All right.
And for good measure, Crane is, ducking for cover.
All right. The basilisk that Flo is currently like sitting on top of is gonna try to buck her and bite. Let's see. Bite. 19. Uh, 8 piercing, have to 4, and 5 poison. So 9 total, and it bucks you off. Not enough for that actually like unbalance you, and then just crunches into your upper thigh with really long pincers.
And she is still not letting go. This is a biting competition now.
As you are clinging on and being bitten, you see another basilisk break
You don't
through.
see.
No, you don't see. Well, you see the shadow like pass over you as it's going to try and leap past. Well, I say leap. It's gonna try run past you. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Use this area being difficult terrain and Psycole, roll me a d4 or flip coin. All right, it's going to go for for Remus. Going to try and bite you with a 15.
That misses.
You feel like the strong jaws crunch down on the armor, and you can you feel the pressure, and then the pressure releases as the strong tail whips around.
Stupid lizard.
Yes. Flo is now completely surrounded by these lizards. Oren! As we're back at the top of the... Or
We're only able
Romulus!
to get-
You share
Oh,
initiative, so
Romulus.
you... Oren and Romulus, you share initiative, so it's up to you what you want to do.
Would Oren be able to get there with 20 feet of movement?
Yeah.
And he'd be able to see the two basilisks on the right, basically? From
Yeah.
there? So he's going to move to here so he can duck back in when he's done.
Mhm.
And he is going to cast Antagonize on this one
Alright.
and try and get it to attack this one. So
Okay.
I'm going to need... I'm going to cast that real quick.
I love that spell.
Whoops. Okay, so that will do 7 damage. If it... or half as much. But I need a wisdom save from it.
Wisdom... 2.
Excellent. So it's
Just
going to
keeping with the
take...
trend.
It's going to take 7 psychic damage, and then it's immediately going to use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of my choice that I can see. And I have already determined what that will be.
Yes.
What creature that is.
I am so
yeah,
sorry.
it's fighting its friend.
Well, it tries to bite its friend, but can't break through the tough hide with a natural 1.
Fair. Then I'm going to move back into the darkness.
All right, that's fair. Romulus.
Today we will have a count of how many rolls did we make above 10.
That was a natural 1 too.
Yes.
That is
3 for the Basilisks so far.
yay.
So, I want to use my Psychic Lance again, but considering that there's now multiple Basilisks, if I just went for just saying its name, it wouldn't have. I'll have. So
You would
I
have to
see it.
see it.
Yes. So, would you consider that good enough line of sight?
Yeah, and it's not looking in your direction. It's currently focused on It's first focused on its friend that it tried to bite. So it has its back to you.
Perfect. I am going to aim for that one then.
All right.
Boop.
That is another intelligence saving throw. That's a 13.
So it fails, meaning I have to do, what is it again?
Oops,
76.
That was a
D6,
17 minus 4.
And then 24 damage.
It whips around with the damage, trying to figure out what is happening, but not being able to notice where the damage came from. It is still focused on its friend. Yep.
Yeah, that's me done.
All right. Flo.
I'm trying to read up on my rights. Sorry. The
You have
blood
the
rights.
You have. I was gonna say you have the right to
I
vote.
thought you were talking-
You have the right to a lawyer.
Let's remain silent as you are being arrested by some basilisks. And the long stone
Anything
of
you say,
law.
canon will be used against you in a court of law.
Uh,
You have a right to eternity, and if you can't,
you have a right to eternity.
The whole time.
Wait.
A right to eternity.
yes.
Well, it's kind of true. You have a right to an eternity as a statue.
But the thing is, she isn't using a weapon at the moment, so it's like she can't. So it's like, well, shit. Yeah, she is just gonna keep rambling with this thing, and now she will have a double attack as well.
Yeesh.
For fuck's sake!
Jesus Christ. Another
What's
nat one.
happening today?
Neon pink.
We are cursed.
You're definitely cursed today.
Poor Terris has to keep track of these. We'll give you the numbers after Terris. It's fine.
I'm doing it. It's fine. Because I like to keep them in order so I know where they're going on the blanket.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm willing to lend you my inspiration if you feel you want it. The option is
I
there.
think it's fine. She's in agonizing pain. You can see her leg bleeding heavily.
Yeah, and
Just bleeding for every orifice from the poison. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see her her teeth is in there, but she can't bite through it.
Yeah.
She's still stuck there, but you can see that she's in excruciating pain. And she's just trying to hold on to this lizard. You can see her teeth bared.
How's your health? How are you looking?
I'm on 32 health of 53, so if another good attack gets in, she might go a little bit berserk. But
Okay.
she isn't looking too bad yet. The only wound that you can see is her leg.
Good.
But yeah, that's my turn. I can't really do anything else. I can't throw a lizard, can I?
Lizard!
Just do it Bowser style.
You can try.
She will try and throw the lizard.
Okay, give me a athletics check.
Oh, God.
You can use my inspiration if you need it. But you don't!
Which one are you trying to throw?
The one that's biting her leg.
All right, so the
So basically what she does, it's like, even though her leg hurts, she stands up on both her like hind legs, and like basically like you can just imagine like someone trying to do like the wrestling move, like flipping them backwards.
Mhm.
But she still has her teeth in the neck, so she's kind of like diving backwards.
yeah.
Just to get it on its back, technically.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You can push it 5 feet away. I'm gonna give it a strength check to see if it actually falls prone. No. This one is pushed 5 feet back and lands like on its stomach, so it's currently prone.
And she will use half her movements to get up on her feet.
Alright.
So she isn't like on her back and when after she's thrown it, she's like just turning around back at her feet, being like,
Yeah.
it's fine. And like spitting. You can see like some scales like like getting spit out, being like
Yeah. Ilos.
I think I will start getting Elos to rise. So he's got a bit more
Alright. How far high up do you want him to? Now, these are, I'd say, I'm trying to come up with an animal they're about the same size as. Think the height of a Great Dane, but like
Gotcha.
the bulk of a draft horse. So they're very wide, but not very tall for being medium creatures.
Okay.
So kind of a very tall Tibetan Mastiff.
Yeah, basically.
mixed with a bulldog being like broad-shouldered.
Yeah. So he
Oh
would
my
have to be like 6 feet, about 6 feet up, and then he would have another, say 5 feet up and 35 feet movement forward. Because he has a 40 feet flight speed. Unless you just want to go up and then down.
Out of curiosity,
You can always go on a sort of the hypotenuse upward.
Yeah.
just something. Are basilisks immune to their own gaze? As in,
You don't know?
no. What I'm pondering is more of a. You made A attack B. Weren't they looking at each other?
Yes, that would be.
I'm not saying A. I'm not
Actually-
saying B. I'm just saying. Would that even make sense? Snakes are immune to their own poison.
Hold on.
don't-
Actually, you do have a point there.
Because if I understand as a player, understand basilisk well enough,
But it's also
They-
magical gaze. Are they immune to their own magical gaze?
Huh.
no, they are not immune to their own magical gaze. Because if they are they're seeing themselves in a reflection, or if they are in bright light, they will target themselves and turn into stone.
Yeah. So this guy, like, he bites this guy, and their gazes lock, and you would hear this one's movement stop. It just stops in place. But Flo, you have your hood down, you can't really see it. And Remus, you're currently preoccupied by covering your own face with the shield.
Okay. So, in that case, then Elios is gonna rise up.
Mm-hmm.
How I did say about 6 feet.
You
What's-
you can go. Like, if you want to drop him down to do damage, you need to drop him more than 10 feet to cause
Okay.
damage. So you would need
that-
to, like, dash to get up to that height and then drop.
In that case, I will get Elios to rise up to 10 feet. And will I still have the 30 movement in any, like, I'm still moving 30 feet from that, or?
No, it would take your movement to float up, part of that
Gotcha.
40 feet. The moment Elos lets go of the statue, I mean, gravity happens. You
Yeah.
don't need a movement speed for gravity. It's 500 feet around that's gonna hit the ground. Whatever is in between it and the ground.
I was thinking, because he's, like, obviously over here, the enemy is over here. If I, can I, like, raise him up 10 feet this turn and move
Yeah.
him over here, or do I have to? Oh, okay, brilliant. In that case, then I do that then. And how far is 30? Oh.
Now, fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
Okay.
Which is why you did
it may-
76 points of damage to my Shrouded Knight by dropping
So-
him 400 feet.
My question is, well, my thought is, do I wait until his next turn and raise him up even more, or do I do the 1d6 now and risk him moving? That is my question.
It's your choice.
Well,
Let's
let's
gonna
put it this way.
Yep.
Let's put it this way. You're within 5 feet of another one as well, and 10 feet of another one.
that is
and
true.
15 and 10 feet of another 2 or so, probably. So either way, you're doing exponential damage the further up you go.
That is true. In that case, then I shall get Ilios to wait here, and he shall rise further next turn.
Yeah. You do have the dash action, which means that you can move up another 40 feet on this turn, but you can't take any other actions.
In that case, then let's do that then.
All right. But it's I think it's an action for him to drop out of the form, so he can't do this round, even though it would be 50 feet of, crashing damage.
Yeah, that is not a problem.
Yep. All right. That
Alright,
is. Let me check.
Yeah, it's an action for him to possess, so presumably it's an action to unpossess.
So the butcher's okay with the basilisk pancake, right?
He said bring a
Tenderized.
corpse. So, this
Are
guy.
you
Well,
saying it's been
tenderized.
tenderized?
Yeah, he didn't say tenderized. He did say corpse, so, He specified dead. He didn't specify not pre-tenderized.
It's easy to digest.
Yes. This guy cannot move, but is going. That's a 10 on flow. It's trying really hard to snap at you, but you can feel that stone dust breath on your side, but it's like the teeth just stop just short. It can't reach for you. This guy is going to try and bite Remus again, because it is dumb as a rock, literally, and locked in. It's a 16.
No, that also misses.
You hear the clanking and scraping of long, sharp teeth against the shield. As it is your turn. Andy, you're up.
I am going to take the partially stonified baboon off my head
Okay.
and attempt to wrap it around the face of one of the basilisks, so that if it continues its transformation into stone, it is effectively having its eyes hugged by a stone baboon.
All right. This one is currently looking down here. This one just tried to bite you, so that's the one that's easiest for you to try and attack. Or you can try to lob it over at this one who's currently prone.
I will do the one that's attempting to bite me at the moment. So
All right.
as it bites me, I'll kind of like push its head down with the shield and then almost like reach up with my other arm, grab the baboon and kind of do this weird kind of like and the baboon goes down and the shield comes back up so I can't see.
All right, give me an athletics check. As your balance, like athletics or acrobatics. I pretty much know what you're gonna pick, but yes.
Of course, I'm raging. I'm almost certainly going to pick athletics.
Yes. As you're like swapping all of these things around, you hear sound from the baboon as you just shove it down on the thing's face. And Oren, could you give me a constitution save for the baboon?
Yes. Let me find my baboon.
I was about to say, can we get a number above 10? And yeah, we did.
As you're pushing this baboon down on top of the basilisk, Remus, you feel the locked up limbs relax, and then the baboon starts flailing.
I mean, we haven't even had, the crazy rolls for the silly things that doesn't matter yet. So, yeah.
Yeah.
If the baboon's flailing, would that be considered an attack against the basilisk? Say
I
a
mean-
bite, maybe?
They go on your turn, Oren. I keep asking you if you want to do something else. You know the thing that we have been doing this whole campaign, where your menagerie goes on your turn?
Yes, I'm just tired and forgotten.
I mean,
But,
yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Is that my action then, is it?
No, that's one of your attacks.
Oh, just one of my attacks.
Yes.
In that case, what I would like to do is can I whip the jumper out and effectively attempt to capture both the basilisk's head and the baboon in the jumper?
For the duration, that baboon is now yours. I don't want it.
Sure. It's gonna. This time it's gonna be an act. No, give me another athletics check.
Athletics, not even sleight of hand.
Oh.
Nope. The baboon is flailing. The shield is in your way. The sweater, like you're balancing a shield, a baboon, then grabbing a sweater, trying to keep the baboon in place. And no, the basilisk breaks free. And actually, give me a dexterity save for the baboon. Anyone?
From the baboon?
Yes. As it's going to try and flee from you.
I don't have the oh, hold on. Orange menagerie baboon.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. And then you want a dex save.
Yes.
Has advantage on attacks, by the way, at the moment. If it considers you an ally, I'm not sure it considers you an ally. Right?
Well, you managed to catch the baboon before it runs away from the basilisk's face.
Oh god.
I basically whisper
Sorry,
in its
I'm dying.
ear in a really weird way, look into its eyes, and hug it.
Just let go. Just let go.
Alright. Craren. Or Andy. Or, yes.
I'm very amused.
Same.
I'm dying.
It's like, yes, we are very amused. Let's see. Crane will move somewhere over here-ish. Because their better part of the annoyances is hidden from with using by way of darkness. I'm going to assume that Crane this because Crane. I'm going to assume does Crane have a line of sight to that guy, or I mean that guy and that guy? I will say yes.
Yeah,
but
no, this guy would have, with Remus's shield and what's happening,
so
he would
that's
have
the guy
half.
with the baboon scenario.
Yeah.
Or is
No, baboon scenario is happening right here.
yeah, that guy. But not that guy.
No, this guy is getting babooned. This guy
Okay, so-
and this guy you have line of sight to. This guy is
Okay.
restrained currently.
That's my
Yes.
favorite quote. This guy's getting booned.
That's now a verb.
Hey, Nathan, I need a I need a babooned emote.
B-A-B-O-O-N-D. Baboon.
We will make it happen.
Why, thank
We'll
you.
figure it out.
It's like yes, it's you haven't been punked, have been babooned. So let's see. Would 15 hit?
15 hits, yes.
15 does hit.
Yes.
Excellent. Let's see. If
Which
Craren,
one?
by his usual judgment that acid fucking hurts,
Yeah. Which one are you hitting?
can, the closest one.
Okay.
Yeah. Lobbing away a sphere of shifting, sickly green light and sea.
Nice.
So yeah, that happened.
All right. Craren,
So
how do you want to
so-
do it?
well, that was unexpected. But judging from how these things look, and I'm going to assume that it's facing away from Craren, right?
Yeah, it's facing down here.
Facing what? South?
Yeah,
Ish?
southish. Yes.
Okay.
So this direction.
So I'm going to assume that what Craren sees from his angle is mostly the creature from behind, right?
Yeah, you have an angle of like the tail.
A diagonal is what I
Yeah,
said.
the diagonal. You have a tail. You have the hind leg on
Yeah.
its left side.
Yeah. But I'm going to say that he will still see vaguely the broadside of the beast.
Yeah.
So I'm going. So what I'm envisioning is that Craren lobs away this thing is by hoping that it hits at his chest and it will enter through one lung and into the chest and out on the other side where it just pewters out and just, much like a sparkler, just go pull.
Yeah. Uh,
Nah.
Flo, behind you, you feel the like warmth of something that just doesn't hurt, doesn't do anything to your clothing. It's just as this greenish gray sludge is just ejected from the hole. Not the spell, but the basilisk's blood.
Gross.
Yeah. And you've moved, you've spelled. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No cool bonus actions that isn't also a spell. So yeah, Crown is happy where he is, hiding behind this rock.
All right.
Do you know how to spell basilisk
Yeah. Why?
with magic wand?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. This one is gonna use half its movement to get up from prone, and it's smart enough. I highlight out. No, it's not smart enough for that. It's gonna charge straight for Flo. Actually, no, wait. If anyone is in chat, please roll me, flip a coin for me, please. It's exclamation point, flip coin, one word, or coin flip, as we've shown. One word.
So handsome.
Why, thank you.
My Carlos was asking me for it. Sorry.
Or anyone. Yes, command is exclamation point flip coin. If no one is in chat or you're just lurking, hi, thank you. One of my players can roll a d4.
Other 4.
Hey!
Wow.
We did the same.
Wow.
We did.
We clever.
Well,
We smart.
Yes, it's really was, but yeah, I quit. That's what happens now. I quit.
All right.
There's
You-
nothing left.
You hear the thundering movement of many feet as this basilisk is gonna gun it in the opposite direction. 'Cause it's hurt. Its friend is dead. And he does not want to die, so he's gonna run away.
Survival instinct is normally something, general beasts are really good at.
Yes. Oren, Romulus.
Oren will. Bloody hell. Stop. Oren will move to there very briefly. And he is going to. Let me have a look real quick. How far? 60 feet. How far away is that bastard? I'm probably going to drop darkness for this if he's close enough. He is just, I think, hang on. I think he's just close enough. He is. Oren is going to drop darkness to cast Spider Song in a 20-foot cube around that little prick.
All right. What do you...
Need a dex save from him?
All right. Dex save of 15. Just make it.
Okay, he's made it. It's slightly obscured, shadowy cube. On a failed save, creature is incapacitated.
I think the area is still like difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, I think. Oh, let me see.
That could have been my 4th natural one.
So close, but yet so far.
Roll 20. What are you doing?
It's having a bad day.
Yeah.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say that it's difficult terrain, I don't think. But that's fine. So he's going to do that. He's moved 15 feet. He's going to move... over here. He's got his eyes down. So he's not looking at the thing.
Yeah.
But yes. For now, that's what he can do. Next round he might be able to do a little more.
Alright.
Because it's still up, obviously, and I can have multiple cubes at the same time.
Nice. Romulus.
Okay, so I am going to see about doing an Eldritch Blast on this guy here.
Alright.
So
I'm gonna
and I've
double
got-
check something real quick.
Will it interfere with my Eldritch Blast?
You do have advantage.
I do have an advantage.
Yes, because it is restrained.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Okay,
No.
so there's a 27 hit, and that's a natural 20 as well, by the way. Finally, the tables are turning.
Yes, it would hit.
Okay, so
Nice.
that's 9 damage, which is
Why didn't it double the damage?
I don't know.
Roll another d10.
Roll another d10. Okie dokie, I'll do that definitely. Maybe it's something in the settings. Nat 10!
The 19 total on the first beam.
Yep, and then second one, a 25 hit.
Yeah, 25 hit.
That's
And
8.
20 for Romulus.
Yeah, it's looking really bad. It's not liking this whole situation at all. And it tries to like move around to look at you, but you can see like it looks like its legs are like stuck to the rock. It can't shift at all. It can turn its head slightly, but not by a lot.
And yeah, I end my turn.
All right, Flo. Oh yeah, Oren. Menagerie.
Yes, I was intending to move the ape.
Mhm.
What? I need to check something real quick on the ape. How far is its movement speed? Its movement speed is 30 feet. With a climbing speed, so the distance does not matter.
Careful with the trap.
I know. No, it's fine. I want it to have the upper
Yeah, that works.
thing there. The high ground.
Mhm.
And it is going to... I need to real quick measure something. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Like that. It was 25 feet, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's going to throw a rock at that basilisk in particular.
Okay. The ape flings the rock, and Remus, you hear a click, tunk, 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 as it bounces off just by the baboon that you're currently pressing into the thing. Unfortunately, it is just not enough to get through the basilisk's hide. The ape will need a little bit more force.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to do that I didn't do is I wanted to bardically inspire Flo.
Okay. Yep. Yay! Bardic inspiration. All right. You have
Which is a D8.
yeah. You have another baboon if you want to use it. It's up by Romulus.
Yeah, I see that. Let me see what the speed of a baboon is. 30 feet with a climb of 30 feet still. So let's see how close I can get it. Get it to there.
It would be a little bit shorter because you have to climb over the rock.
They've also got a climb speed of 30. So, but yeah. So I'll put it maybe here.
Yeah, because you have to climb up like 5 feet
Yep.
and then down
yep.
5 feet. So yeah.
But so it cannot do anything, but it is giving the ape pack tactics now.
Nice.
No, it has pack tactics because of the ape right now. My bad.
Ah, nice. All right. Flo.
Does she know who's where?
We just got raided by Roll Together.
Right.
Welcome.
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome. We're
No.
fighting Basilisk. You, like, out of the corner of your eye, like under the hood, you can see that something is gleaming to your right. It looks like a shield. You also see a flailing baboon being pressed into the face of a basilisk.
I believe she could have heard that.
Yes, the entire mountainside could probably hear that. And you can see this vague shadow of something far above you. There's a basilisk. The basilisk behind you has stopped making noise. The one that was in front of you booked it. And you know that there is one to your left and one to your right.
She will go for this one, I think.
Ow.
All right.
And I swear to God.
Hey! Which one was it?
This one.
Okay. The first one, did you try to bite or claw?
That was a claw, and then she would bite.
Okay. So
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 Oh shit! Oh shit!
yes. So you feel your claws just scrape against the stone scales of this basilisk, and then your bite just pierces through, just piercing through the same scales. But it is a tough. Hello?
And she will
Okay.
lock her jaw again.
All right.
Tough cookie.
Very tough cookie. Elos.
And that's
You are-
Elos uses gravity.
It is.
Is he going to go up even higher first and then let go?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right, you can get another 40 feet up if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. Maximize it.
All right. Maximizing height and leaving the statue. Please roll me 9d6.
9.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 66 plus So that is 34 damage.
All right. The shadow next to you, Flo, that you saw earlier, vanishes. And then there is a crash behind you as bits of stone flies everywhere. And you hear a pained growling and then silence. As the basilisk is squished.
Flute.
I just imagine this poor satyr werewolf has no idea what's going on around her, just hearing all these fucking sounds of a screaming baboon.
But yeah, you can see, like, with your face on this thing, you see this baboon just...
Yeah. This is just like a circus show at this point.
Yes, yes it is. I need to do something because I have to.
I'm confused. I'm concerned.
Well, I just needed to see if it would turn to stone or not. And even if you had not crushed it, it would have been stone.
Oh.
Now it was just crushed by one.
That basilisk just got stoned.
Yes.
At least it's rocking it.
It got a statue on its honor.
We will rock you.
Copy left, copy left.
You're all taking the really good rock puns, and I've got nothing. There's nothing
Rock
this whole
on.
time.
I'm just, yes.
It's not rocks, it's a mineral.
Okay, this thing is...
Okay, so-
It's gonna try and... What can it even do?
Die?
I mean, it's probably going to, yes. But... It's going to try and... bite the baboon. Try to, like, break free and bite the baboon. Because it's currently the most annoying thing in this whole existence. It's gonna roll with disadvantage. For 14 to... Roll me a athletics check, Remus. You're currently the one holding the baboon down.
It's still with advantage until my turn.
Yes.
25.
Well, what's the baboon's AC?
12.
Okay. It doesn't manage to buck the baboon off, but it does manage to grab a leg. So it's still blinded, and baboon is gone.
Baboon has 3 hit points. So yeah.
Yeah. It managed to crunch baboon, but it had no... Well, actually, it disappears. It's still gonna have disadvantage next because it was supposed to be blinded. But yeah, suddenly in your hand there's nothing, Remus, as the baboon vanishes in a pop.
Flo just hears Remus go, fuck. Next turn.
You could just see her ear flicker in the hood, being like, huh? Still having your teeth in this basilisk, like, what the fuck is going on around me?
Hey, I have a small question.
Yes.
Apes can throw rocks, right? That is an attack.
Yes.
A baboon is vaguely rock-sized.
Yes.
There's a baboon in front of an ape.
Yes.
Can we have a baboonapod?
Yeah, can I deploy baboon on that ape's turn?
no.
Or is that a no?
I don't see why not.
Excellent.
Wait, what's the ape's strength?
Ape strength. Let me see. The strength of ape is 16.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, nothing. I'm not real.
Remus! It's your turn.
Um,
And then
yeah,
it's
Remus
Craren.
Just kind of stood there with an arm free, going "fuck," because the baboon has disappeared. At this point, it's probably just simpler if I hit the damn thing. So I will rage again, and I will start attempting to hit it with the warhammer.
Alright.
14.
Once this time it moves slightly out of the way and the warhammer just sunks into the ground next to it. You see it scrape slightly along the stone scales of the basilisk, but it doesn't do any damage.
Okay. 22.
That does, however, hit.
Nice.
Acacia Avenue.
Ami?
11 bludgeoning plus 2 for rage.
Yeesh. Hi, kitty.
Are you commenting on my mountain goat? Hello.
Yeah, you land a pretty good hit straight into the noggin of this basilisk. As it's closer.
I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna carry on hitting the damn thing. I'm just gonna.
Alright.
I'm sick and tired of this. I'm just a 12 misses. Oh, another 12 misses. Oh, sod you. Roll 20.
After that hit, the basilisk just sways back and forth. You're not entirely sure if it's because of the massive concussion it just got, or if it's just trying to dodge.
Either way.
That's his turn. He's gonna duck behind his shield and he's just gonna stand there with the shield in front of his face.
All right.
So magical darkness is gone. No.
Magical darkness is gone.
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
fair.
Remus, give me a Constitution save.
Okay.
You need to beat 12. Yeah, you're
17.
fine. As the baboon vanished, you realized you were looking straight into the eyes of this thing. But you're fine.
Let's
Yes.
You don't like that.
At what angle does Cryer need to be to get line of sight of this that makes sense? Like from down here, or from up here?
Down here is more likely. If you're up there, this and this block your view. Down here would be your better angle.
Yeah.
Because this thing is dead.
Something like that, I guess.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. So let's see. Blop. He's obviously now inside the cliff, as the map would suggest. And let's see. That wasn't what I tried to do. That should work, I guess.
Yep.
Let's see if we can swing something that makes sense. And hopefully hits. Because Dice Gods has hated us today.
Yeah.
Yep.
A 16.
That's not what I wanted to click. It's still the same modifier, but you know, yeah. That's inflict wounds. That's
Yeah,
not
I know.
chromatic orb. It's same
16,
attack, but
16 hits, but you have to click on the spell to deal damage.
yes, it's different damage. Very different damage. 3d10 is a Well, actually, what is it? 3, 4, 5, 5d10 is a different thing. Let's see if we can get a chromatic orb that does something fun.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the acid because it worked well before.
Doing some quick man. This time the acid bores into the basilisk, and it. Do you avert your gaze? No, wait, you don't have to. Never mind. It snaps over to look at you. You feel that burning in your eyes, but it doesn't seem to want to take hold.
Aren't you a cutie patootie?
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Alright. Yisha lilla basilisk. How far can you...
Went to the market.
So I'm not sure I did it right the last time. Because the spell Spider Song says blah 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 blah. Each creature that enters an area or starts its turn in the area.
Yeah.
So if I cast the spell, does that count as entering the area?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay. So it's starting its turn in the area. It has to make that dex save again.
Yep. That's what I wanted to... That's what my mind told me was right, so yes. There. And you and dex save... That's a 14.
Beats it, I believe.
Yes, meet to beat.
Yep.
It is going to keep running. This way. And it is currently out of sight. As it is your turn, Oren.
So Oren cannot see this thing now, I imagine.
Not from your angle, no.
Okay.
It is currently like out of the map, but I don't want to like completely.
10. No, I don't want to get into melee. There. And then I will. Where is? Oh, I'll just blast it twice. The close one.
Okay. Yeah, 22 hits.
Doing 5, and then 20.
Yeah.
Doing 1.
How do you want to do it?
Yes, it was that one.
Yeah, I think he sort of side eyes this thing and whap to bolts of pale green lights. Smacks this thing in the noggin as I think he actually aims each one for the eyeballs, so they pop as the
For asshole, we need the brains.
I didn't hurt the brains, I only hurt the eyes.
And with 1 basilisk running for it and 3 dead, we are out of initiative.
Should we go after the other one?
I think we're fine.
You mean
Yeah.
in the event that it calls for help?
Yeah.
By
Oh,
the
you're
time
alright.
you-
Now,
You know that Flo is still biting this thing, right? And suddenly it goes limp.
Yep.
Yep.
Flo?
And she's still like shaking it.
Flo, drop it.
It's all good. It's all good now. We won.
And you can see her just like drop it, like her whole jaw is opening.
But
That's good.
And she
Are
will
you hurt?
step up to Oren, and you
Uh-oh.
can see like the blood and dust of like I would imagine it's kind of like stone.
yeah, it's stone
So
dust
kind of muddy in
and
the
this
mouth.
kind of greenish gray, like sludge, blood running down. There's also like cracks in your lips because where the stone cut in when you bit it.
And
Oren
she will
seeing
basically
this-
just walk up to.
Sorry.
She will walk up to Oren. And you can just feel her breath in your face. Treat
Yeah,
me like
yeah.
a dog, and I'll bite you.
To be fair, I would have said the same to any of the others. Now hold still, and he's going to prestidigitate you clean and whack a healing word just on your snoot. You get 5 healing back, just to sort of fix those cracked lips.
You can see her like back off, and you can see her hoodie fall off, and she's like shaking her fur. And then you can see her ears drop a little bit and be like whimpering a little bit as she got
You're
smacked on the
alright.
snoot.
He didn't smack you, he healed you.
Yeah,
Which is
but
the
you
opposite
know
of a smack.
when you boop like a dog on the snoot, it gets like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, he has kind of vaguely booped you on the snoot. You're alright. And you're nice and clean again. No more basilisk goop.
And she will just like slowly walk over here, sit down, and start cleaning her leg,
And I
limping a
think
little bit.
that is a excellent place to end this session.
Yeah.